Hey, Shalom. Want to give all praises and glory and honor to Yahweh, Yahweh Shai. Double honor to the elders, great millstone. Much love and respect to you brothers out there doing the work of sincerity and truth. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai, Bashem Kakodash, Barakatam Akim, with Akwathim. I got this saying here on the screen. I'm going to read it. It says, you've asked God, the Most High, for peace. So don't be surprised when he removes people from your life. Okay? So if you've ever asked the Lord to put you in a better place or remove somebody out of your life, and they came to you in a time when you didn't expect it, maybe things got better, but something ended up happening to where you were either put back in that old type situation and you had to split up with that woman, because that's the premise around the video, is a woman. It was because you asked the Lord to give you peace. Okay? You asked Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai to remove this woman away from you. You know, or it could be a job, somebody at your job, or you're not happy at your job, or it could be certain people in the world. And the Lord finally answered your prayer and came through. Okay? But when it happens, you have to count it as all joy. Okay? Because while you go through it, it sucks. It's rough. There's nothing good about going through that. You know what I'm saying? Because the flesh is so attached and so used to that thing that's how it responds. Okay? And it's primarily speaking to brothers that are in the truth. Okay? As all the videos are mainly. But those that hear, you know, if they hear, let them hear. And you've asked the Most High for peace, so don't be surprised when he removes people from your life, so you can be at peace. And there may, I don't know, you know, there could be brothers out there that are in that kind of situation, dealing with a woman, you know, a wife, side piece, whatever you want to call her, whatever you want to refer to her as, but you know that's not good. You're constantly arguing, fighting, or she's, you know, whatever the case may be. You just know that it's not right. You have to get out of that, man. Okay? Don't linger. Don't let it linger, because all it's gonna do is just gonna increase. It's gonna get worse and worse until something happens, you know. And you don't want it to get that far, man. You want to get out immediately. But if you made the request unto Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai and he answered your prayer, don't be surprised. Okay? Count it all joy. So with that, let's go to Matthew 7:7. Ask, and it shall be given you. Seek, and you shall find. Knock, and it shall be opened unto you. Right, so you're basically seeking, you're begging diligently towards Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai for whatever request that you need granted. And in this case, a woman removed from you that is not good for you, or a relationship that is not good for you, so you can be at peace, so you can operate better in the spirit, so you can grow, right? Like a tree that is out there, right, planted in the earth. Its environment has to be balanced. Everything has to be at a balance to where it's gonna grow to its full potential, at its full strength. Okay? Even though we know that the land's being cursed and it's not gonna yield its full strength, but if you maintain the land properly, a tree or its fruit can be strong and grow. You're gonna have to labor for it. You understand? You're gonna have to labor for it, and it's gonna be strong, it's gonna bear its fruit, it's gonna live to its full life, as long as you maintain, you trim it, right? It's the same thing with us. If we're in a bad environment, we're not gonna grow. Okay? You're gonna become bitter, you're You're gonna become frail. You're gonna wither away. So don't count it all joy when that woman is removed from you. Whether it be her going out in a negative way. Okay? Because it's all for your salvation. It's all for your better good for yourself, man. Verse 8. For everyone that asketh, receiveth. See, everyone that is the elect is going to receive. And he that seeketh findeth. To him that knocketh it shall be opened. Or what man is there of you, whom if his son ask bread, you will give him a stone? Or if he ask a fish, you will give him a serpent? If you then, being evil, know how to give good gifts unto your children, how much more shall your Father which is in heaven give good things to them that ask him? Therefore all things whatsoever you would that men should do to you, do you even so to them. That is for this is the law and the prophets. Right. So you could be the best man that you can be towards a woman, but she's not gonna change, man. You could be in the truth, know all the breakdowns, have the Spirit on you. She ain't gonna change. If she's not the elect, she's not gonna change. Okay? And if she's constantly doing things that you know that is not right, she's stepping out of those boundaries and just being blatantly disrespectful and showing you that she's not down. Hey, you know, that's like, in a sense, that's like kind of what King Solomon did. He had all those wives and they were just doing whatever the hell they wanted, worshiping their gods, you know, building temples. Okay? I mean, you want to find a woman like it's spoken of in Proverbs, was it 31? You want to find a woman like that. Okay? That fears the Lord. And some brothers have it, but not all brothers do. Okay? So, yeah, you know, you want to make sure that you're casting your pearls and your jewels unto those that are good. Not unto dogs and swine, man. That are gonna rend and trample over it and treat you like shit. So when we're in this life, man, we're in this position that we're in, the spiritual warfare, defending the gospel. We have to be at peace. We have to have a sound mind by way of Yahweh Shai. Okay, not peace like in the world. By having money and having families and different women and everything that your heart's desire. No, not that kind of peace. I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about the peace that Yahweh Shai said He will give us. That we're doing the work. That we're defending the gospel. Okay? That we're counting everything joyful, worshiping Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Knowing that we're changing, that we're becoming better men. Not for a woman, not for the world, but for Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. Okay? Real quick, let me bring this one out in James chapter 4 and verse 1. From whence come wars and fightings among you? Come they not hence, even of your lust, that war in your members? You lust and have not, you kill, and you desire to have and cannot obtain. You fight in war, yet you have not, because you ask not. You ask and receive not, because you ask amiss, that you may consume it upon your lusts. Right. The Lord knows our hearts, man. The Lord knows what's good for us. Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai. He knows if we need a woman or not. And we know if we need a woman or not. And if we want a woman, we know what we really want, to consume it upon our lusts, right? Because a woman, there's women that are out there, they want to be hoes and all that kind of stuff, right? But you have women that want to have a family, but they don't want to have a family with a man that is truly and dedicated unto the scriptures the way we are. They could say that they do. Oh, I want a man that fears God, a God-fearing man, right? But her doctrine, her mind frame is different from ours, man. Hers is they want to go to the church on Sundays. They want to do Sunday class, all this stuff, and water baptism, sprinkling of the infants, all types of stuff, right? So that's where all these wars and these things come upon us, is in the flesh and the mind and the flesh, and then we're combating against the person that we claim that we love, but only because it's not meant to be. Your lot is different from her lot. Okay? Basically, you just gotta let it go, man. You have to let it go and move forward. That way we can grow. That way we can heal and be at peace and continue in this occupation of defending the gospel of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Okay? So let's go over here to Ecclesiastes chapter 3. I'm going to read on verse 1 and I'm going to jump down. This is Ecclesiastes 3:1. To everything there is a season and a time to every purpose under heaven. Right? So you can read all that down. And I'm going to jump to these two last verses here in Sirach, or Ecclesiastes 3:8. A time to love, a time to hate, and a time of war and a time of peace. Okay? Or right here in verse 8. Yeah, this one verse. I'm going to read it again. Ecclesiastes 3:8. A time to love and a time to hate, and a time of war and a time of peace. So simultaneously, we're doing all four of these things. Okay? But we're not doing it as if we're trying to find comfort or conform to the ways of this world by way of love and peace. Our love, we do love our kids. We do love our family. We do love the earth. We do care about what happens to our families, our loved ones in the earth, the animals and stuff like that, right? But the time of love is that we are getting closer and coming back to the Heavenly Father by way of Yahweh Shai and obeying the law, statutes, and commandments, right? Presenting our bodies a living sacrifice, being brotherly, okay? And it says a time to hate, and a time to hate is that we're hating the thing that is evil, right? Simultaneously, and a time of war. What is our war? Is a spiritual warfare that we're partaking in, defending the gospel, prophesying, preaching, prophesying against this evil kingdom, prophesying and preaching against the evil woman, the inhabitants of the earth that are evil, that are 2/3 and things of that nature, right? And it says a time of peace, and the peace is that of what Yahweh Shai is going to bestow upon us, that he has bestowed upon us by way of this ministry, of this wisdom, knowledge, and understanding, okay? Of that lively hope unto salvation. If we continue in the faith, that is peace, okay? So simultaneously, we're doing all four of these things, but not as of the world. So let's go over here to John. Well, real quick, before I get that one out, let me bring this one out, just to show brothers. You can have a woman, if the Lord blesses you with the woman, deal with it. But if you know that things are not going the way they need to go, according to the scriptures, you got to get out. Okay? This is Jeremiah 16:1. The word of Yahweh came also unto me, saying, Thou shalt not take thee a wife, neither shalt thou have sons or daughters in this place. Why? Because destruction was coming. Okay? Destruction was coming by way of the Babylonians to take the Israelites into captivity because of their wickedness. It says, For thus saith Yahweh concerning the sons and concerning the daughters that are born in this place, and concerning their mothers that bear them, and concerning their fathers that beget them in this land. They shall die grievous deaths. They shall not be lamented, neither shall they be buried, but they shall be as dung upon the face of the earth, and they shall be consumed by the sword and by famine, and their carcasses shall be meat for the fowls of heaven and for the beasts of the earth. Okay? You don't want to be found as meat of the fowls of the earth, or the beasts of the earth and the fowls of heaven, because of that because of you wanting to continue to being with that woman that was nothing, that she was no good for you, man. Okay? It's better to serve Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai and hope, for the protection than to be with the woman when there's no protection. Okay? Because by way of serving Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, you could still, there's a possibility that the woman could still be saved and your children. But you have to do the work. You have to keep the faith. Okay? But sticking with her is your what's the word? How can I say it? You're decreasing that promise because of the environment, the atmosphere, the situation that you're in that is not good. Because the Lord is looking for, when He comes back, He's looking for those that have faith. How great is your faith? Is your eye single? Okay, do you have a sound mind? Okay, are you sober? Okay, this is John chapter 14 and verse 25. These things have I spoken unto you, being yet present with you. But the Comforter, which is the Holy Spirit, whom the Father will send in my name, He shall teach you all things, and bring all things to your remembrance, whatsoever I have said unto you. Peace I leave with you, my peace I give unto you. Not as the world giveth, give I unto you. Let not your heart be troubled, neither let it be afraid. That's right. Because fear is a reaction and courage is a decision. And I put up a thumbnail on the video that I made going into Joshua chapter 1 regarding not being afraid but be of great courage. Courageous. Okay? Don't let the woman, distract and hinder you from doing what you have to do that you believe for Yahweh Shai. Okay? It says, you have heard how I said unto you, I go away and come unto you again. If you loved me, you would rejoice. Because I said I go unto the Father, for my Father is great, for my Father is greater than I. Right? So if you believe that, and you look unto Yahweh Shai for that deliverance, you're going to have peace. Okay? Don't let nobody take your crown, man. Even yourself, your woman, anything in the world. But we know that the elect, that's impossible. It's not going to happen. But we don't want to be put in those kind of predicaments, those situations. We want to get out of them ASAP. Okay? So if there's brothers out there that are in this kind of situation, consider, man. Consider it. It's better to walk away, man. It's better to walk away than to get caught up and destroyed. Just walk away and look back. Not saying that you weren't looking at Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai, but just get your house in order. All right, let's get that one. There's one that's coming to my mind. Dragon. It's in Proverbs. Let's see. Let's see here. This is Proverbs 21:9. It is better to dwell in a corner of the housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Yeah. Proverbs 25:24. It is better to dwell in the corner of a housetop than with a brawling woman in a wide house. Same thing is said there in Proverbs 21:9. Okay. So, yeah, man. It's better to be alone than to be in that kind of environment and grow and be replenished and be re-strengthened. Okay, and be associate yourself around brothers that are like-minded. Okay? So I just wanted to bring that out, man. You know, Lord willing, it was edifying and encouraging to some of you brothers out there. You know, because we're going through a lot of different situations at different times of our life. And now that we're getting closer to the end, you know, it's you have to tighten up, man. Okay? We have to tighten up. And we have to set our house in order. Get our mind right. Okay? So with that, shalom.